The other day, I got a phone call and just some unfortunate news. And I won't go really deep into what happened, but basically that night, I just shut down. And I sat on my couch and watched Netflix for hours and just ate. And culturally, we see that as okay, as a way of dealing with hard times. But I woke up today and just felt like I didn't actually deal with what I was feeling. I was actually running away from it. But I love this place. So I thought that was gonna be a good idea, going to a nice quiet place overlooking. No, that was too windy. You weren't gonna be able to hear a thing. But let's get back to grieving, or lack thereof in my case. See, we all have different things that we go to when it comes to grieving. But for most of us, and for me specifically, I know that it's not actually grieving, it's doing everything but that. Distracting myself from actually taking the time to grieve or to deal with whatever's actually going on in my life. It can start out with Netflix, but when that gets boring, or if I continue to actually think about what's I need to be dealing with, I then go to my phone and look at social media until I get bored of that. Then I go back to Netflix, then I go to eating my ice cream, and the cycle just continues and continues. And I'm constantly always finding myself running away from the actual problem at hand. It's easy to say that that's just me, grieving, and I need to take time, and I need to get my mind off of things. And yes, there are times where you need to do that, but there's a difference between, getting your mind off of something versus distracting yourself, where you're consciously making a decision or unconsciously making a decision from, getting a call. Hold on. Okay, so basically, on a personal note, I feel like I didn't deal with that grievance right away. It took me till today to take time to slow down, process things, and just sit with the grief, and let it work through me in a way, and work through things in my mind and in prayer and all these different things. But I think for me, what's it's not scary, but I think it's important for me to note for myself that my initial reaction wasn't that. My initial reaction was to run. And I want to get to a point where my initial reaction is to pray, is to be present with my actual feelings. And I have 2 tattoos on my arm. It says, be present. I don't know if you can see that. It says, be present and be genuine. And I have those as reminders to do those things. But it's crazy how easy, even though they're on my arms, that I don't actually do that. And by me running away from my problems, I'm not being present with what I'm doing and where I'm at in my own life. But then B, whatever I am doing is not authentic to what I'm really truly feeling, hence I'm not being genuine. We all deal with problems differently, but it's important to know how we react to things so that we actually have a better chance of finding peace within our lives. I made a podcast today about this kind of like my more background story of what I was dealing with and what I am dealing with. And just like why I decided to go one way, but then have decided to really dig deep and find peace for today, and what that looked like. So please check it out. I make podcasts and videos every single day, so please subscribe and like, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next episode of Understanding Adulthood. Peace and love.